You ever open your bank account and think, wait, where did my money actually go? Like seriously, you didn't buy a car. You didn't go on some luxury vacation to the Maldives. You didn't suddenly start flying private. And yet, your bank balance somehow dropped $800, $1,200, maybe even $2,000 this month. And the weirdest part, you can't point to a single big purchase that caused it. Instead, it's this strange feeling like your money is just leaking away. Look, most people think the reason they're broke is because they don't earn enough money. But here's the thing. For millions of people making $50,000, $70,000, even $100,000 a year, income isn't actually the biggest problem. The real problem is something far more dangerous. Silent expenses. These are small financial drains that slowly eat away at your wealth without you even noticing. And when you stack them together, they can quietly cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars over your lifetime. So today we're going to break down 7 silent expenses that keep people poor. And number 3 is the one that traps almost everyone. My name is Alex, and I spend way too much time thinking about why some people build wealth while others stay broke forever. If you're someone who works hard but still feels like your money disappears every month, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. Because look, nobody really teaches us this stuff. School will teach you about photosynthesis, the Pythagorean theorem, and how to analyze Shakespeare. But nobody teaches you how money actually behaves in real life. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. All right, let's start with something simple. Subscriptions, Netflix, Spotify, Apple storage, Amazon Prime, gym memberships, random apps. Individually, they feel cheap. $9.99, $12.99, $5.99. And your brain basically goes, that's nothing. But here's what most people don't realize. According to a 2023 C+R research study, the average American spends $219 per month on subscriptions. Now here's the crazy part. When the same people were asked how much they thought they spent, they guessed $86. That's not even close. Now let's do some math. $219 per month equals $2,628 per year. Invest that same money into the stock market with an average 10% return. Over 30 years, that becomes roughly $432,000, all from subscriptions. Look, I'm not saying cancel Netflix and live like a monk, but most people are paying for things they forgot they even signed up for. Now here's the second one. Convenience, food delivery, Uber rides, DoorDash, quick online purchases. Look, convenience feels amazing. You're tired after work. You think, I deserve this. And suddenly, dinner arrives at your door. But here's the thing. A $12 meal turns into $25 after delivery fees, service charges, and tips. If you do that just 3 times a week, that's $75 per week, $300 per month, $3,600 per year. Over 20 years invested, that becomes $206,000 for food that probably wasn't even that good. Look, convenience isn't free. You're paying for it with your future wealth. All right. Now this one is the biggest trap of all. Lifestyle inflation. Here's how it works. You get a raise. Your income goes from $60,000 to $75,000. And suddenly your brain says, nice, I can finally upgrade my life. So you upgrade your phone, apartment, car, clothes, restaurants. And before you know it, you're earning more money than ever, but your bank account still looks exactly the same. This is where it gets really interesting. According to a Federal Reserve study, nearly 40% of Americans making over $100,000 still live paycheck to paycheck. Think about that. 6 figures, still broke. Why? Lifestyle inflation. Because every time income increases, spending increases too. So instead of building wealth, you just build a more expensive life. Now let's talk about something a little more serious. Interest, specifically credit card interest. According to the Federal Reserve, the average credit card interest rate in the US is now over 22%. 22%. That's insane. Let's say someone carries $5,000 of credit card debt. At 22% interest, they're paying about $1,100 per year just in interest. That means the bank is making money while you're losing it. And here's the crazy part. Many people stay stuck in this cycle for years, which means that $5,000 purchase might actually cost them $8,000 or more over time. Look, debt isn't just expensive. It's financial gravity. It constantly pulls your wealth downward. Now, let's talk about something psychological. Impulse buying, Amazon, TikTok ads, Instagram products. Modern marketing is designed to hack your brain, and it works incredibly well. Here's what most people don't realize. Your brain gets a dopamine hit when you buy something. It's the same chemical that gets released when you eat sugar or win a game, which means your brain literally rewards you for spending money. That's why impulse purchases feel so good, and saving money feels boring. But here's the problem. Those $40 impulse purchases add up fast. If someone makes just 2 impulse buys per week, that's about $320 per month, or $3,840 per year. Invest that for 30 years, that's over $630,000, all from random purchases you probably forgot about. Now here's something a lot of people overlook: negotiation. Most people never negotiate their salary, rent insurance, internet bill, phone plan. But here's the thing: companies expect negotiation, and the people who ask for it often save thousands of dollars. For example, a $5,000 salary increase invested annually for 30 years could grow to over $900,000 in the stock market. One conversation could literally change your entire financial future. But most people never even ask. All right, now this last one is the most expensive silent expense of all: waiting to invest. People say things like, "I'll start investing once I earn more. I'll start next year. I'll start when things settle down." But time is the most powerful force in wealth building. Let me show you something. 2 people start investing. Person A starts at age 22 and invests $300 per month for 10 years, then stops. Person B starts at age 32 and invests $300 per month for 30 years. Who ends up with more money? Person A, because of compound interest. This is where it gets really interesting. Starting just 10 years earlier can create hundreds of thousands of dollars more wealth. Time matters more than almost anything else. Look, none of these expenses feel dangerous. That's why they're silent. They're not big dramatic purchases. They're small daily decisions. But here's what most people don't realize. Wealth isn't destroyed by one big mistake. It's destroyed by 1,000 tiny ones. Just like wealth isn't built by winning the lottery, it's built by consistent small habits over decades. So here's the practical part. If you want to stop these silent expenses, start with 3 simple steps. First, track your spending for 30 days, not guessing, actually tracking it. Second, cancel or reduce anything that doesn't actually improve your life. Third, automatically invest a portion of your income every month before you have the chance to spend it. Because if money sits in your account, your brain will find a way to use it. Look, building wealth isn't about being perfect. It's about being aware. Once you understand where your money is leaking, you can start fixing it. And the crazy part is, even small changes can completely transform your financial future. Cut a few silent expenses, invest consistently, give compound interest time to work, and suddenly the life that once felt financially impossible becomes completely achievable. If this video helped you understand your money a little better, make sure to hit the subscribe button, because on this channel we talk about how money actually works, how people accidentally stay broke, and how you can start building real wealth. And if you want to take action right now, go check your bank statement. You might be surprised by what you find. I'll see you in the next video.